Namaskaram, my dear friends, I'm back again. It's morning, like early morning. I just finished my sadhana and I'm recording because I know I won't have time before everything gets a little crazy in a good way in preparation for EOE, the holidays, and etc. So I'm basically on a marathon right now. But anyways, I want to share with you all what had happened with me this past week, and something so wonderful has happened despite all the challenges just from last week. So I've encountered a lot more hurdles in my relationship where Devi has to come home to this home and a lot of things have changed. And there's some internal struggles within me where, I kept Devi where my daughter is because I want her to imbibe the grace of Devi, but that's not going to be possible. So I'm still trying to figure out how I make sure she's within consecrated spaces as much as possible. But that's just the smaller part of the story. So, a lot of things are changing in my relationship where I have to rely on myself more now this time again. And then I never really realized how I have been prioritizing the things that I do for my family. I have always been the one to always just do what I'm told and just do. Never really think about the effects, the impact of what I have been told to do and just keep doing it. Right now though, because that power is back to me now, I was given the chance to refocus, prioritize my energy on where it should go, and I think despite all the heartaches, there's some sense of freedom in it. And Sadhguru's always there to remind me. And this is how he reminded me. So when I came home yesterday, I turned on the TV and went on YouTube, looked for Sadhguru videos, and I played something, I can't remember which one. But basically what he said essentially is we don't need anything outside to support ourselves. Anything that we need to support ourselves and to propel us towards liberation, towards realization is all within us. And that was reassurance. Another confirmation that, oh my gosh, I've been holding on to the wrong tree. Now, okay, I'm not saying trees are bad, but metaphorically speaking, I love actually clinging on trees. They some sort of hug you in a very, very different way. But they do, try it, hug a tree. But okay, going back. So that was confirmation for me that I could really do this. And because in situations where I'll be confused or a little bit lost, Sadhguru's always there in so many ways I couldn't even imagine. So yes, this is actually another chapter in my life, emotional state, where a shackle, a karmic chain has been untangled. Though there's many more, of course, we all know that. But that karmic chain that I've been struggling with is somehow unraveling, untangling. So yes, for my daughter though, every time we get to be with each other and just make sure the Devi pendant is with her. And just let the process happen. As she's still young, knowing she's still open, very receptive of grace. And then it'll just happen, I'll do my best. Funny story though, because my daughter has been really obsessed with Devi because she's so drawn to the Devi Guri. And she talks to Devi in her own way. She offers whatever she could find. She would draw a lot of pictures and offer it to her. She would offer seeds. She would offer flowers from outside. She would offer seashells. She would offer whatever she thinks is beautiful to Devi, particularly to Devi. And I'm in this situation right now where I've told her stories about the miracles, the grace that I have experienced within Devi's grace and Sadhguru's grace. And I think she gets so excited when I tell her these stories, like the door that was unlocked, or fixing the faucet, or just miracles of grace. And so I think she told me a cute little lie where she was drawing something and she said, "Mommy, I'm drawing Devi." And I didn't put this, but somehow there's a smile on Devi's face. And then I'm like, wow, that's such a miracle. Devi drew the little smiley on the Linga that my daughter was drawing. And she said, "Mommy, Devi blessed this painting." I'm like, oh, that's wonderful, love. And I believed her. And then after a while, after telling my mom and repeating the story to herself, I think somehow she changed the story. Where she said she actually drew the smile on Devi's face, but Devi blessed the painting because she keeps it in front of Devi as an offering. And I thought that was kind of cute that she had to lie a little bit because she wanted to share a miracle, probably. She wanted to share what I have experienced, and she wanted to experience it herself. And she came up with something that seemed to be like a miracle. And to me, I think that was very, very beautiful. In a sense, there's that sense of longing, sense of excitement. But I think right now I don't know how to channel it. I don't know how to talk to her yet. I'll figure it out. But I just want to share with you all that I thought it was really cute. That I felt she felt bad for not being accurate with her story and had to change it. And I think the key is just really not to be upset about it, not to scold her, but just, say, oh, I haven't brought it up with her yet. I don't think it's the right time, the right situation. I think the right time will come. I'll bring it back up and then, redirect in a very, very loving way. So yes. So aside from my relationship struggles and my daughter's obsession of Devi, preparation, oh my gosh. It's almost Ecstasy of Enlightenment. I have not packed all of my stuff yet because I only am allowed to carry a personal item, which is a backpack, so I'll probably wear all the cold weather gear that I'm gonna need in the plane, so I don't have any other bags but my personal item. It's been really cold here in Orlando, which is not the usual temperature, but I'm glad I actually experienced the cold because I always tend to underpack or not wear enough layers during the first week of the cold season because I think I could handle it, but I have never been able to handle the cold at all. So it's great that I'm able to experience it right now, so I will pack enough for Philadelphia. When I come back, you all know, I will be sharing my experience. But yes, so preparation for Ecstasy of Enlightenment has been easier. Well, not easier, but easy in some sense because I'm also preparing for Samyama. So it kind of works well because a lot of Samyama preparation is the same as EOE preparation. I have also updated my puja space, so I'll show them with you. I've added a lot of photos because now I have that sense of freedom within me where I can do so. And right now, there's just more opening in my heart. Using heart as a metaphor. But there's a sense of openness within me now, more so than it did before. Through all the pain and struggles this past few weeks, there's still a deep sense of gratitude, of freedom, sense of freedom that I have once lost and now have gained back. And just going through this experience, made me realize sometimes we have to go through a lot of pain before getting to liberation. So just go through the process and know that if you sat with Sadhguru, he will always be there for you as he have for me. May we all experience this grace. Namaskaram. So yes, I'll see you all at Ecstasy of Enlightenment in Philadelphia. And if you all are going to January Samyama, I'll see you all then. So until next time, bye!